The NextGen program came as a result of about 3 years ago of some things that we had noticed, trends and changes in the marketplace, things that members were telling us, observations from the leadership level. We decided that it was time that we took a good look at how we were doing things. We've had a lot of success in BICSI over the 30 plus years, and it's served us very well. However, the market has changed, the way we do business has changed, and we decided that it was time to refresh our look at the way we create curriculum, the way we create credentials, and the publication of our manuals. And so we did that, and as a result we formed what's called the NxtGEN Committee. The purpose of the NxtGen Committee is to evaluate the impact of changes in the marketplace and then have those changes transformed and reflect in our credentials, in our training, and in our publications. As a result of that the studies that went on and the business plan that we created last fall, we've now taken positive action and are beginning to move forward with changes. For instance, we're going to decouple the specialty programs and offer them individually. We found that employers and the marketplace in general just won't tolerate the time frame that it takes to get your RCDD and then also get a specialty. We also are doing things like increasing the requirements for the RCDD program to make it more viable in today's market, to require more experience, and also to be more inclusive. To be quite honest, we haven't done a great job of including professional engineers and other disciplines in the IT area and security and so forth. And so we're going to be more inclusive and give those folks credit for what they've done and for the disciplines that they've got credentials in and make them part of the RCDD program. The NextGen program is intended to bring some new elements into play. For instance, number one, we've not been very inclusive in the past with respect to professional engineers and outside credentials. And one of the ways that we'll elevate the program is to include other disciplines and other professionals in the program. Probably the fundamental way that we'll increase the value and elevate the program is through the experience required. Previously, in the current RCDD program, only required 2 years of experience. The NextGen RCDD is going to require 5 years of experience. In addition, we're also looking very closely at the application process and just exactly how we determine who's qualified to sit for the exam. We don't want to be too harsh, but we also want to ensure that the applicants are the best that we can offer to the program. We've noticed as part of the NextGen program that the installers and the technicians, we haven't been as inclusive with them in the RCDD and the other programs towards designers. They're an integral part of our community, and so going forward we've decided to focus on finding ways that we can incorporate them into the curriculum, into the design programs, the design professional programs like RCDD, and into the BICSI community in general. And so we've made a commitment with NextGen. In fact, we have a special outreach committee, the Technician Outreach Committee, whose sole focus is to identify ways that we can improve the BICSI experience and improve our curriculum and credentials aimed at the technician and the installer. You know, not having designer experience is one of the big issues that we've struggled with. We estimate that as much as 30 or 40% of our membership or our credential holders on the RCDD side do not have design experience. They're an important member in the industry. They're an important member of the industry and the community, and so we want to make sure that we've got a credential for them. Since the RCDD, the foundation of that program, is experience, we have to determine another credential or come up with another credential that allows them to say that I've got the knowledge, that I've got the curriculum, that I've been through that, but not the experience. And so we're in the process of creating a separate credential that will allow those folks, sales, management, project managers who don't design for a living to have the RCDD professional credential, but not have us promise that they've got the experience. The fundamentals program was created as a result of us breaking the specialties out and offering them individually. What we determined is that in order to maintain a certain level of competence or a certain level of knowledge before anyone took the specialty without the RCDD, that we had to ensure that they had some of the knowledge, at least the foundational knowledge that an RCDD would have. And so as a result, we created the ITS fundamentals program. And what we're doing is we're taking content from the current edition of the TDMM, and we're creating an online program whereby those who wish to go for their specialties independently of the RCDD can take this ITS fundamentals course, obtain a certificate, and thereby qualify to sit for any one of the 3 specialty exams that we'll make available next spring. There won't be any changes at all to the specialties underneath the NextGen program if you already have them. If you're an RCDD NTS or an RCDD OSP, you'll still have that, and you'll still be able to, proudly exhibit those credentials that you've got. The big change that we've made in the program is that we found employers and those that use these credentials, as the specialty credentials, are not as patient. We have a lot going on in the industry. We need that experience, that knowledge now. And so what we've done in the program is for those that don't have an RCDD, we've enabled them to get the specialty outside of the RCDD program. And so we've created something called the ITS Fundamentals program that will ensure that they have some basic knowledge, and then after they've successfully achieved that certificate, they can get their specialty. We've got a new dedication, and we're working very hard with the BICSI marketing department to ensure that we do press releases, that we do speaking engagements, that we publish in BICSI News, and we've actually created a BICSI website where it can be a central communications portal for anyone interested in anything NextGen. It will include documents, it will include links to email, it will include methods to vote, to provide answers to surveys. Really just a portal where we can, a centralized place where everybody can go to keep abreast of what's going on inside NextGen.